Hello again. This is part dose number 2 of my video on this particular game that I'm making. I have done actually quite a bit of work since I was here last. For a while I was struggling with how to get... Well, first I'll just show you... Oh, whoa, what happened? Object ran, create action 1 at line 3, unexpected symbol and expression. What did I do with my rain? Oh, that's right. I was trying to... Let's just get rid of that for now. Yes. Action 1. Oh, action 1. That would be the create action. Yes. Okay. Let's go to the room. And we need to get rid of this. Delete. Okay. So, now if we run it. Compiling. Done. Okay. So we've got it so that we can drag an item. Drag an item, drag an item. It doesn't pick up the other items. It snaps to grid positions. Good. The other thing that I was struggling with, and that one for some reason just disappears, you'll notice that if we try to drag an item on top of another item, it disappears. One of the things that I will do now is we want to go through so that it doesn't completely disappear. We want it to just return to its previous X. So here we do the start X, start Y, and then we want to do on left release if place meeting equals this. Then we also want to do else start X equals X, start Y equals Y. Doot and start Y equals Y and doot. Alright, save. So this one should, instead of sending it back to the starting point, it should, now if I pick it up now, look at that. That's exactly what we want to happen. Perfect. Perfect. However, another thing that I think we should do is we should change the depth, which I can't remember off the top of my head what the code is for that. Jump to start, jump to random. Let's see. Let's try the trusty old Google. Trusty old Google, and see if we can't find the answer. Oh, okay, open Google Chrome. Good deal. Google.com. Why is my internet going so slow? Okay. Oh, sure. Get out of here. Let's see. Depth Gamemaker. When you create an object against initial depth, which defines how the instance of that object will be drawn in the room when the game is being played, and this variable used to get low depth, so depth equals negative y. The above code sets the depth of the distance to the negative value of its y position in the room. This is very handy for isometric games. Okay. So on click, we'll say instance create depth equals y, and then on release depth equals negative y, semicolon. Alright, let's check this. Check this out now. And we'll drag it over. Huh. That's not quite what we want to happen. Oh, because I did this the wrong way around. No, depth equals y. Okay, we'll just set depth equal to negative 10. And say equals 10. That's bizarre. Let's try it this way. Else depth equals negative 100. And we'll say depth equals negative 10. Let's try this way. Essentially what I'm trying to get it to do is every time you pick up an object, it should go in front of the objects that are on the board. Which now it's not. Now it is. Now it is. Well, that was weird. How come it created another object? Okay, whatever. That works. It's working properly, I think. Let me try that again. Except for that one. Yep. 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 Okay. Cool. So that's working properly. So now it's standing. It's when you drag whatever object you happen to be dragging goes on top. Let me figure out. On create, we'll say equals negative 100, and then on the step event, nope, on the left button event, instance create. Can I do? Nope, it won't let me. Okay. You would think that it would take on... but it does not. Interesting. Not for right now. Not that big of a deal. Okay. So we've got our funnel. The next thing that we're going to work on is getting the funnel to collect the rain. So what I've done is I've already brought in this sprite, this rain sprite. Again, let me reiterate this. All of the art in my game, in this project here, is from a buddy of mine. His name is Andrew. I will post his DeviantArt page down below. He's got some really cool stuff. Normally he does 3D modeling and rigging and 3D animation. He's got some really good looking things on his page. Here is some very, very rough, probably took him maybe 10 seconds, 10 minutes just to get these spit out, just so I could have something to work with, and then towards the end game we'll have some more refined, finished sprites. And so we've got some really cool stuff that he's already done for me. So we'll go ahead and look at this this rain object. So this will continue to create. This first line is an if statement. And it says if instance number object rain is less than 200. So if the number of instances of the raindrop is less than 200, create a raindrop that has a random range between 150 and 1920. So the whole screen is 1920. So the final X value on the screen is going to be 1920, and I moved it over to 150 because I don't want it to interfere with the tiles that I've got on the left hand side. So it's 150 to 1920, and then a random range of negative 100 to negative 500, and I've done that so that it appears off screen, and it will create them in a random position off screen between negative 100 and negative 500, so that when the rain comes down, it doesn't come down in a single wave. It comes down in drops, in several different drops. This is saying, this statement right here is another if statement. It's saying if the Y value of the object raindrop reaches the room height plus 100, destroy the instance. And so basically, when the raindrop hits the bottom of the screen, it'll continue to move another 100 pixels, and then it'll delete itself. And because of that, I will get a infinite loop of raindrops, because one will be deleted, which would drop the number of instances below 200, and it'll make another instance and then bring it down. This last one is if place meeting x, y, object funnel, instance destroy. Basically what this does is it causes the rain to hit the funnel. As soon as it hits the funnel, the raindrop disappears, because essentially how the game's going to work is the rain will fall into the funnel, and the funnel will funnel water down into the pipes. So once it hits the funnel, it destroys itself, and then it adds to score, which I've just done that right now because I'm just working on how to track how many raindrops have fallen in the funnel. Obviously score won't increase until your water reaches the end. But that's neither here nor there. So we'll go ahead and save this. Execute piece of code, blah, 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 blah. The one thing we do need to do is set H speed? No, that's horizontal speed. Control Z. V speed equals random range. We'll do 10 to 15. Semicolon. Yeah, I'm missing semicolons all over the place. I'm glad this program still runs anyway. Alright, here we go. Let's see what... Oh, that's right. I actually need to add it to the room. So we'll go ahead and open up my room again. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add this off screen so that it doesn't start on screen. And we'll say save. And then it says, should I remove them because the tile is outside the room? And I'll say no. And then we'll go ahead and play. And there it is. Although it's raining awfully strange. Here's what we'll do. We will increase this. We'll do this. We'll increase the range between those. And we'll say 6 to 15. That way we have faster raindrops and slower raindrops. It still looks goofy because you've got... I mean, if we drag one of these out here, you can see it's collecting the raindrops as they land, and now it looks like it's actually raining, but we want it to look like it's actually raining without having to drag these out here. So what we'll do is... You know what we'll do is we will change this from negative 100 to, or from positive 100 to, we'll start with 50. I'll try that. Why does it just all starts together? I don't really... Oh, 'cause I'm dumb. I'm really dumb. I did this so that they spawn closer together. Random range between 0 and negative 500. How about that? What does that look like now? It looks like they all spawn relatively close together, so let's do 1200. That's more than double the space. It looks better. They don't look like raindrops, I realize, but for the time being, this is what they look like. And what we'll do is we'll drag these guys out here. And what I'll need to do so that they don't do this, collect while I'm moving this around, is I will probably okay. How would I do that? Okay, what we're gonna do, maybe take this X, Control V. Let's just comment it out. So if we use our comments, we can comment out that whole section and without having to delete it. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to go into the funnel and we're going to adjust the code in the funnel, and we're going to add this line. What we're going to say object rain. Now can we do that, or is that not gonna be possible? Wrong number of arguments to the function script. Instance destroy. Gamemaker. That one was solved. Instance destroy. The animation and event code. I didn't want to take the time to read that, to be honest with you. This was a current object, current instance. Okay, it's really not freaking helpful with the ads and stuff. Huh. What is the best way to handle that if place meeting XY object rain? If sprite index equals SP rain? Maybe? Nope. Nope. In any instance, it's just going to destroy the current object. XY object funnel instance destroy score plus plus. How can I do it so that it doesn't pick up rain as the object's moving? I don't know. That's a good question. Because right now, it's just saying, if it's at the meeting place, destroy the object. Let me think about this one for a second, and just give me a couple minutes, and I will be right back.